Hi, y'all. It's your girl, She Needs No Intro, and I am back with another Let Me Talk Tuesday. Now, I know I've been MIA. I want to apologize for not posting the last 2 Tuesdays. Last week was an emotionally trying week, and I just did not, if it wasn't an appointment or something like on the books to something I had to go do, I did not get out of the bed. So last week didn't happen. And I already spoke to you guys about the week, but previously that just because I come to you guys live versus like pre-recording, it's like if something comes up, and that's kind of what happened the previous 2 Tuesdays ago, that I just lose track of time. And by the time I remember to post, it was almost midnight. And I was like, oh, well, it's Wednesday, so screw it. So, but I'm here today, and please bear with me because I'm wrestling with so many things in my head right now, like a lot of emotions right now from multiple things. Yes, obviously grief from losing Vontè, but there's other things happening as well right now that have me in a very vulnerable and emotional place. And it just seems so... It just seems like, I hope you guys can still hear me. Let me know if you can't hear me because my phone just like, somebody was just ringing me, calling me. And I know sometimes it makes the sound go out. So if you're on here and you can't hear me, let me know, please. If you can't hear me, just give me a thumbs up, like on the emoji. If you can still hear me. Okay, yes, thank you. So I'm smiling so hard. I really do enjoy this. I was just crying a second ago, but now that I'm on, I'm happy. I'm elated because I really do enjoy this, and I've missed this interaction with you guys. But a sister's been struggling. Okay, we just hit 8 months of Vontè being gone, and I'm thinking about his death date. I'm thinking about his birthday. I don't want to celebrate his death anniversary. I don't think that's going to be me as a parent. I'm not thrilled that my son died. I have dreams or nightmares rather about that day and physically seeing him take his last breath. It was like something from a fucking movie. When you say I saw him take his last breath, like my son gasped for air because he was on oxygen, took his last breath, and that was the end of it. Like I see that visual every day. Every day I see that visual, and I'm like, I don't think I can honor him or celebrate his death day. But then I'm thinking about, what do I do for his birthday then? You know, because our family is pretty big on birthdays, and you know, we did the sneaker ball for his birthday last year, and it was a beautiful turnout. Shout out to Tony, the decorator. And okay, Desi, he's trying to be a paid actor in a movie. Like, he's scratching himself so hard. Like, get out of here. There he go. I just seen him go. But he wants to be a paid actor so bad. I'm not paying him. But I don't know what to do for his birthday. So I'm definitely struggling with that. I'm just like, all these dates. My birthday next month. My first birthday that I'm not going to be able to celebrate with him first before I go do my adult activities, whatever that may be. And I'm not even excited for my birthday. Just like another year, another day's coming. I'm getting older, but like, not to be able to celebrate with my son, like, this is not getting easier at all. And I was just talking to my therapist about this yesterday. It's just like, I don't know who created Time Heals All. Like, that expression is a lie, because as time keeps creeping, I keep getting hit with the fact that he's not here, and it hurts. Like, I haven't heard this boy call my name, say mommy, or call me in 8 months. Like, is that what you're telling me? Like, it just, can I talk? Let me talk. I just miss my son. And I'm filling my time this summer. Like, I'm gonna cry, guys. I'm trying not to so much. But I really miss my son. And I'm about to go back to school, back to work soon. And I'm not gonna lie, I've enjoyed this summer off. I didn't work this summer. And I've never not worked in the summer. But I said I needed this time. I needed to continue to be out. I needed to clear my mind and really try to figure out what it is that I really truly want to do. And the school year is about to start. And I'm anxious because I'm like, are you ready for this? Like, when you start back up in September, you're all in. Like, this is really, you're about to go back to work for real. Like, you're not out for another year. You're starting the school year from the beginning, and the expectation is that I'm gonna finish it out. Like, if I'm starting in September, I have to be ready to finish it out. That's what I've told myself. And here we go in August, and I'm just like, I don't even know if I'm ready for real. Like, but the one thing about me, whether I'm ready or not, I'm gonna still push myself to go through it, because that's just what I am. It's like I can't help myself. But I'm like, what is that gonna look like for me mentally and emotionally at the end of the workday, or at the end of the school year, or after the first semester, or what have you? Like, I'm thinking about all these things, and I'm starting to go back to the how I became an educator, why I did it in the first place. I have multiple whys, but originally I switched my career into education because it was convenient for me as a single mother to have the same schedule with my son. So that's what plays in my head. I'm just like, I started this shit for Vontè. Like, I started this and I fell in love with it, and my whys have evolved, but it's just like, I don't feel the same about anything. And I'm trying to insert myself in environments or around people to just try to find joy. But if you really know me, you're looking at me multiple times, or you're snapping your fingers. These are all things that people are doing with me. You're snapping your fingers to, like, bring me back to reality. Like, I am so checked out 9 times out of 10. And when I'm smiling, y'all should be checking on me the most, because I am faking it so hard. And I feel like it's so exhausting. Like, I've said this before, like, it is exhausting. I've met people this summer, and I'm not wearing a t-shirt that says I lost my son, but people are meeting me, and they're filled with joy from being around me. And they're like, oh my goodness, I love your energy, your presence. And I'm just like, damn, Shamir, you are really good. Like, people don't even suspect that I could have lost my child less than a year ago because of this fucking light everybody wants to keep reminding me that I have. And I used to care about that light so much, but my light didn't save my son. It didn't save my son. So when I hear people talk about this light that I have, or how my energy makes them feel happy or joyful, I get so angry inside, because I'm just like, and what has that got me? I lost my son. What has this light that people like to talk, what has it brought me? What has it gotten me? I've lost my son. A parent's worst nightmare. I'm living it. I am living it. And yet I still have this freaking light that people want to talk about, and I just I don't care to have it. I don't care for it right now. Like, because it's not bringing me anything. It's not bringing me what I want most. I'm doing more for others, but what's being done for me? You get what I'm saying? Like, my light is doing more for others. I've heard this time and time again. But what is it doing for me? I am feeling drained and depleted, being the light for so many other people. I don't even mean to do it. It's just me, I guess. But it's like, when I turn it off and I really sit in my emotions and I sit in my feelings, I'm just like, girl, you are so unhappy. Why do you turn it up so much? You are so unhappy. You are so unhappy. But I can't help. I never consider myself a people pleaser, but low key, I'm a people pleaser. Like, I like making people feel good. And even when I'm not feeling good, it's like I'm still doing it. But it's taken from me so much. You know what I mean? And Vontè used to be the person that would say, you don't have to, or stop doing this, or stop to, like, he was that voice. Vontè knew his mother so much, and I was real with him. I was vulnerable with him. I talked about how I struggled with, I feel like people just expect a certain personality from me, because when I don't want to be high, I have highs and I have very lows. I'm also manic bipolar 1. I don't know if you guys knew that, but I tell y'all that now. So my personality, like, this disorder is real. And I have really highs and then really lows. But when I'm in my low realm, it's like, let me be there. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like there's always been an expectation that I'm always supposed to be high. So when I am low, it's like, oh, what's wrong with you? And it's like, nothing has to even be wrong. I just have lows. You get what I'm saying? Like, nothing has to be wrong, but it's just my makeup that I have these lows. And when I'm there, I just need to be there until I get out of them. But it's a struggle to be in there, and people expect you to not have those because they have this expectation of you so much. And I'm just like, my accountability partner, everything just brings me back to Vontè. Everything, the job, my emotions, everything just brings me back to him. And I'm just like, how is this sustainable? Like, I'm good. A person, I understand why parents do take their lives if they lose a loved one. And I want to be clear, I'm just saying I understand. I understand, because what happens in your head, you want it to stop. Like, you want things to slow down, and you tell yourself the only way for them to slow down is if you do something about it. And sometimes, statistics will show, parents take their lives from losing their child. There's data on it. And I really firmly believe it's because of what goes on in here and how everything brings you back. I can't watch a goddamn movie. Every movie got a death undertone in it somewhere. Like, someone's losing someone. And I've lost people before. I've lost people close to me and never could watch the movie and just felt morose because I'm like, God damn, it's making me think about that death again. But this loss, losing your child, you see, like, there's like a veil that has been taken off your eyes, and you see everything differently. Everything's talking about loss. Everything. And I'm like, I haven't watched a movie. Every time I watch a movie, there's somebody dying, there's something, and it always takes me back to the moment. It's like, I haven't cooked. I cooked for the first time since June the other day, 2 days ago. And if y'all know me, y'all know I love to cook. I can't even cook because I found myself calling Vontè to come eat. And he's not here to eat. So it's like, I don't even want to cook. You know what I mean? Like, everything brings you, and the thoughts are constant. Even when you're doing something else, they're constant. They are constant. And you just want them to stop. You want it to be silent. That's why, for me, when I do go to sleep, I sleep. Like, I'm not tossing and turning in my sleep, because that's when shit's silent. I'm not even dreaming for real. Like, I have dreams, but they're not dreams about Vontè, which pisses me off as well. And sometimes I can remember them. Some dreams I can't remember. But I'm not tossing and turning because I feel like that's when things are silent for me. Radio silent for me. But it's been taking longer for me to go to sleep as of lately. Like I'm staying up to like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning and then still getting up at like between 7 and 8 or to walk my dog and then going back to sleep to like 10. So it's like I'm not even getting, when I do go to sleep, I'm not getting the best amount of sleep. But when I do, it's like my mind is not racing like it is all day when I'm awake. All day, everything is Vontè. Everything is him, and it's stressing me out. I just cleaned out my car because I want to go get it washed, and you know how you keep your papers on your side of the door, stuff like that. And I'm taking it out, and I'm finding job applications he's had that he was gonna fill out, and his doctor's notes from when we were in the hospital, and I'm just like, everything, every little thing makes me. It's a reminder of what I've lost. And that shit it's painful. It's like I'm reliving the worst thing that's ever happened to me over and over again. Over and over again. And yet I'm still this light for so many people. Like, what? It doesn't make any sense to me for real. And I feel like I'm always on fire inside. Like the term hell on earth has a different meaning now for me because that's what it feels like. Like a life separated from my son and not with him is hell to me, and I'm enraged all the time. And that's why I'm sharing what I'm sharing, because I'm like, this light that y'all see, check on me for real, because it's artificial. It's not real. I don't know how it comes on or why it comes on the way it does. I just gotta look and be stronger than I don't look like what I've been through. I just got told over the weekend, I look 25. I was looking cute though. And that did go to my head big time. And I don't look like what I've been through. And I'm like, I know. Because what I feel on the inside, I'm going to try to have somebody draw this. Devontae's friend, Loden, who drew the obliterated heart piece. I don't know if you guys remember that. I've shared that before. Or maybe I didn't. I've shared it, not on Let Me Talk Tuesday, but I've shared it about my inside, because it is dark. And it's an angry place. Like, I feel I visually have fights. Like I would be smiling in the face of someone. I see myself. Like, I have these out of body experiences that I'm standing outside of myself, and people would just talk to me in the grocery store and they're smiling, or I'm smiling and acting like I'm engaged, and then really I'm like, get the fuck out of my face. Like, that's what I'm saying in my head. But I am smiling, looking at them, acting like I will walk away, and I'm like, why do you do that? Like, why don't you just walk away? Why don't you just walk away? Like, you don't want to be rude. You know what I mean? And I used to be so rude. Like, so it's like, now you find God, and you become a Christian, and you've walked that life, and now things change. Your life is meant to change. You're supposed to change. But you can't help but to remember who you used to be. And yet, in this walk or in this life, I don't feel content at all. I feel like I am faking it until I make it. And that is such a unsettling feeling for me. Like, I don't like being fake at all, but that's what I'm doing. Because I don't want to give a fuck. If I'm going to be real, I don't want to give a fuck. When people call or say anything, and I'm like, you're complaining about what? That's real. That's your problem. That's real. But, like, could it be fixed? Most problems could be fixed. My situation cannot be fixed. My son is gone. My son is gone. And it's not to say I don't want to hear nobody's problems. That's not what I'm saying. But think about, if your problem can have a solution, figure out the fucking solution. Period. Because this light that people, it is dimming. I feel it. Something in me is shifting. And I'm concerned, not for my own well-being, but for other people. Because I feel like if I go back to to that person, I don't know if there will be a way to come back. Vontè was my voice of reason for a lot of stuff. Growth, I grew up with my son. I grew up with this kid. He was the reason why I chose to grow up. You hear what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm trying to hear his voice to talk to me and say things that talk me off the ledge. You know what I mean? But it's not helping. Like, I don't feel like I hear him the same. Or at least my mind is fighting it, that I want to hear what I want to hear. You get what I'm saying? This verse, him being here and me just in my mind trying to hold on to some memories of him saying some things, and I'm altering it. That could be a possibility. I don't know. I'm irritated as fuck. Okay? I'm so irritated all the time. And I'm doing things. I'm going out. I'm trying to enjoy my summer. I'm trying to do things, but that drive home, I hate coming back here. Not because I don't like being in my house, because I love everything that reminds me of my son in my house. But it's the reminder again. Who am I going home to? My routine has been broken for 8 months. And it's daunting to have to, and I live far from where I go hang out. So I'm on the road for an hour in my fields because I'm coming back here to an empty house. This is what I have of my son, these poster boards, these pictures on the walls like this. I can't hold him. I can't touch him. I can't hear his voice. It is lonely here, people. It is lonely. There was so much life in this house. With just two of us. With just two of us. There was so much life. So much life, bro. Yeah. I'm just not good. So if you've talked to me recently and you thought, damn, Shamir's doing good, she sounds good, it's not real. This is me every day. Every day. But the show must go on, right? I'm gonna end this video. I'm going to go get my car washed. I'm going to listen to music in the car. And I may even sing. And for a moment, things will feel normal, like it's just a regular day. And I'm going to go run some errands. But in a blink of an eye, I'm going to remember Vontè's not going to call me and ask me for what's for dinner. I'm not going to get any calls from him because the boy called me every goddamn day. We had a routine. Every day. Call me when he got home from school. He'll call me if it's after 5 and he hasn't heard if I was coming home from work. Like, Vontè calls me, okay? So, I'm going to snap out of it from singing a song, or whatever I'm doing, and remember how dramatic my life has changed. How drastically my life has changed. And I'm going to get sad again. I'm going to cry again. And the cycles, and it's like, it feels so crazy. The waves, how they go. It's really crazy. Because you'll be good for a second, and then boom, it's a reminder. And you're like, and you feel like a psychopath. That's what you feel like, from happy, sad, angry, frustrated. Like, the emotions are just, you just feel crazy. And yet somehow you're supposed to ball all that crazy up and stuff it to function in society. Because society doesn't leave room for a motherfucker grieving. You can't really grieve for real and function through society. You can't be raw and vulnerable and open and broken how you feel and still go to work, maintain your bills, show up for your family and friends. All these expectations that are still expected of you, despite the grief that you're experiencing. You got to bottle that up. And that's what you do. But that's why people lose their mind and they break and they snap. And they say, F this. I pray that never becomes my story. But I understand why there are so many stories that exist like that. Now that I am living this nightmare. So, that's all I got for you guys today. This was a raw one. And I couldn't get all my thoughts together. So I apologize if it was all over the place. That's how you guys got a glimpse of how I really am on a day-to-day basis. Thank you for rocking with me. Thank you for being patient that there hasn't been a video posted the last 2 weeks. And keep supporting me any way you feel you can. Like, comment, share. I'm going to upload this. Thank you, Ryan. I'm going to share this. I'm going to upload this on YouTube, and then I'm going to repost the links so people could subscribe on the YouTube. And everything. I be seeing names. I can't tell. Is that you, Mims? Is that Mindy? I don't. Okay, write your name down, because I don't be remembering. There's only certain people's names I remember as their handles on social media. I want to say maybe that is Mindy. I don't know. But write your name down. Thank you for the heart. So I can know who I'm really talking to. Oh, yes, it is Mindy. Okay, good. Because I was like, man, that sounds so familiar. I think I know this. But yeah, thank you guys for listening. Yeah, it's going to be a ride, boy. I know I'm only 8 months in. I can't imagine what 5 years will look like, 10 years will look like. Like, I have so many friends with kids that I'm going to have to live vicariously through them when going to college and first child or weddings or whatever the case may be. And I think all those experiences are going to weigh on me because they're going to be first that the Vontè will never get. So I envision the rest of my life just being equally as hard as it is in this moment, because that's how hard I love that boy. And we already saw our future together, his kids, his wedding day, all these things. We've talked about this. So to not be able to experience this, like it is done for me, as life continues and experiences happen for everyone around me, I'm going to sit and low-key envy you all, because I'm never going to have that with my son. And don't get me wrong, I'm going to be happy for my friends and their successes and their kids' successes. But part of me is going to just wish, oh, that was me. I'm going to replace their faces with me and Vontè's. I'm doing it now, if I'm going to be honest, sometimes. And it's hard. I haven't been able to go to a birthday party, not even my own nieces and nephews. I haven't been able to go to a birthday anything since he's passed. And that's you celebrating your birth, your life, and I can't help but to think about the death of my son. So I apologize for anyone's birthday I missed 2025. Everyone's birthday, pretty much. I just can't bring myself to it. Graduation parties that his friends had, I couldn't bring myself because I didn't want to be the Debbie Downer, you know? I just can't do a lot of things that would have just not have been a big deal for me before. But everything, the road leads back to Vontè. That's what it is. So I'm gonna leave you guys. This was a long one. This is to make up for the last 2 weeks. I hope you guys enjoy. And again, like, comment, share, subscribe. Again, it's your girl, She Needs No Intro. And I'm out with another Let Me Talk Tuesday.